nights of Channel 11 OU News, and on our final segment of today, we're doing
Education Investigation.
Today's investigated career is secondary Spanish education. Now, what is it? It's the opportunity to teach in grades kindergarten all the way up to 12. And right now, we have a live interview with Miss Eve. Hello, Miss Eve.
Okay, my name is Beth Eve, and I am a Spanish teacher.
So please start by telling us what are some advantages to this career?
Young people, that's an advantage, hopeful futures, and be part of watching them grow and learn is very exciting. You get to work with a variety of people, which is nice, and the hours are nice if you don't mind getting up early in the morning. You don't get out at the same time everyone else does, although there are plenty of times when you stay till 5 o'clock and get out when the rest of the business people get out. But having holidays off and having more time off than the average corporate worker is nice. Summertime is amazing. It gives me the time that I need to travel and do things that I have passions for and relax and kind of regroup for the next year. And I think because of that, I feel refreshed every year I come back. So this is my 20th year, and it feels like it's my 5th,
Are there any disadvantages?
Well, unfortunately, I feel like a disadvantage now is in our country, there's just not a huge respect for education. I think there's just so many wonderful young people coming out of college, coming out of public schools, and even private schools that are becoming doctors and lawyers and scientists, and they're amazing with technology and inventing things, and teachers, and so many great young people are still doing these amazing things.
So does your job ever get boring?
Oh, I don't think my job ever gets boring. No, because you work with different people every day, every hour, and I teach 3 different preps. I've taught every level of Spanish. I've also taught English, but because you're working with different people, it doesn't get boring.
Why is being a Spanish teacher important?
Well, it is the second most used language in our country, right? Okay, other than English, I think Spanish is the second most popular. Am I going to say it's the most important skill you'd ever need to survive? No. But there are people who have a passion for wanting to learn a language and communicate with people within their own country and outside of their own country. And if I can facilitate that and help teach them and introduce them to exciting cultures and world travel and communication, that's, to me, an important thing. It's an important thing to recognize and accept and embrace other cultures and other languages. So I feel like that's pretty important.
What is a typical day like for you?
Busy. It's really busy. I get up early. I get up at 5:15, and I like to get here about 6:30, 6:45, just to kind of clear my mind before 37 kids bombard my classroom. First hour, there's Spanish 2, a lot of freshmen and sophomores. I get my lessons, kind of just go through them and just double check. Oh, do I want to add this? Do I want to change that? Oh, we didn't finish going over this yesterday. I want to make sure we do that. It's pretty much just kind of going through in my mind, like what I want to accomplish by the end of the hour of that, for that particular class. So that's my day. Then I stay after, grade papers, record papers, get lesson plans ready. Sometimes take papers home, essays, or whatever work I have to do at home. And I try to be out of here at a certain, try to get out of here by 3:30. Partly I just love other cultures and other languages and other countries. I've traveled all over the world. I love travel. So that curiosity in my personality drew me to studying a language and learning about culture. And then, just like you said, I love kids, and I'm pretty outgoing. I'm pretty bubbly. I'm a goofball. I don't mind looking like an idiot. So when you're teaching language, everybody feels a little silly when they're first learning it. But if you can be silly in the language, and kids were laughing today. I acted like an idiot, and I don't mind.
Okay. So could you please tell us what skills are important for this job?
You have to have, I think, the ability to grasp the kids, to bring them in, to pull them in. If you are not an interesting person, it's easy to lose 35, 15-year-olds. Even if you're really interesting, it's easy to lose 35, 15-year-olds. So be interesting. Take interest in their lives, to respect them and treat them kindly. You can be firm, but you can be kind. Good communication skills, good organization skills, professional, dress in a professional way, act in a professional way.
So do you have any tips that you can give to future OU students who may want to look into this career?
So I would say in this field, travel and really take an interest in the culture and the language and the dialects of every country. Have a positive attitude. I mean, do it for the right reasons, that you really want to work with young people, that you really have a passion for what you're doing, that you love this language and you love the history and cultures of all of these countries. Have a passion for sure, and have a sense of humor. You have to have a sense of humor. If you are too serious, it's going to be hard. What other skills? Obviously, you have to have excellent language skills, so you have to know your stuff. You have to know your stuff and be confident and keep challenging yourself and keep evolving and changing throughout your career.
Well, thank you for your time, Miss Eve. Well, that's all for our segment, Education Motivation. Join us next time when we'll be talking about free donuts in the Oakland Center. And if you love donuts, you're in luck. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, puedes hacerlo. You can do it. Adios.